What's the time? It's already morning. Oh, sorry. Hello, my gorgeous Scorpioni. How are you doing? Listen to me very carefully. Right at the beginning of this week, you are going to feel like a little bit tired. You are gonna feel like a little bit weird. You are gonna feel like a little bit bizarre. You're gonna go into one of those bizarre and strange elements you sometimes go through. All of us go through this. There are two different types of tiredness. We are tired because we are physically tired, or no, few different types, or let's say three different types of tiredness. We are tired because we feel really tired, we are overworked, or we are tired because maybe something is causing it when it comes to our health, or we are tired purely because this third type of tiredness is like a very, very specific, and it's like a really different, and it's like we feel extremely drained, extremely tired, and we feel like we are a bit of like do 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 do, you know what I mean, like a part of a different dimension. Okay, and this is where I am getting to. This is where am I getting to. So my gorgeous Scorpioni, the reason why you're gonna feel like a little bit unusual and a little bit tired at the beginning of this week, it is not a bad thing whatsoever. It's actually a brilliant thing. I know you're gonna say I'm crazy or whatever, but hey, do you know what I mean? But this means that you are entering a very specific dimension. You're gonna feel tired, because now it's not because you're overworked, or you're tired because of your body, or you are tired because something is wrong with you. No, baby, no. This is a very special type of tiredness that I'm talking about. It's a sign, an indication that you're about to tap into a very interesting, very powerful dimension. You are gonna feel like whatever you do, maybe you will like kind of like sleep 10 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like a night. Little spiderini. Yeah, little, maybe you could like sleep like about 10 hours, do you know what I mean? Or you could have like a good sleep. It doesn't really matter. You're still gonna feel like that. And also there is something, at the beginning of this week, it's gonna feel like you are again like in a slightly different dimension. I think you're gonna notice the sky, or you're gonna feel the air. It's really weird and it's really different, apart from noticing really unusual things in the sky that we're all aware of, they shouldn't be there in the first place, but hey. But I'm talking about the things like kind of like just feeling like you're part of the different dimension. And where am I going with this, my gorgeous Scorpioni? Let me tell you, you're gonna find whatever's going on, whatever's happening, at some point you're gonna find yourself sitting down, or at some point you're gonna find yourself lying down, and this in itself, it's like it's gonna lead towards like a little rest that you are going to have, which is at the same time going to be primarily responsible. You're going with this energy, going with this flow. This will be stronger than you. Whatever I say to you, this is going to happen. You can just at the beginning of this week, on Monday or Tuesday, for example, you can just basically do it yourself. You can sit down, chill out, and follow my instruction. That's absolutely fine. Exactly what you should do. But even if you do not hear my reading, for example, you're still going to feel like that, because this is going to be like pretty much. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear it. So I'm not going crazy. It's the swans. It's such a powerful sign. Such a powerful sign. It means like a huge, massive, enormous realization you are going to have. This is going to be beautiful. And I'm talking about the moment in time you chill out a little bit, the moment in time you relax. This is where I'm getting to. You're about to tap into a very sacred dimension. There is an insight that you are suddenly going to have. This clarity that you are suddenly going to have. And you're gonna feel this so, oh my God, so strongly. And you know what clarity you are going to have? It's crazy. You're gonna be reminded of some kind of like an argument, conflict, or disagreement that you've been through. I know it's crazy, isn't it? So this insight is bringing you like the moment where you are. It's bringing you this clarity where you're gonna be reminded of some kind of disagreement or some kind of conflict. It's something that you've been through, something that left a little bit of like a kind of a bitter taste in your mouth. This is very, very important because it's on one hand going to give you courage, but on another hand, it's really pretty much so going to create this moment where you are going to become aware of that you really have to be so persistent about something so persistent about something that almost like a couple of days before that or even one day before that you thought that you made like a really wrong choice or really wrong turn, and you thought like, oh, I didn't, maybe the wrong choice, I've found myself on the wrong path, and you were starting to like kind of lose the confidence and question yourself with something that you started not that long ago. Boom, this is all about to disappear, baby. It's all gonna start making sense, and this is indeed going to be the return of your own power. This is why things are going to happen like this, my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed. So you're gonna be reminded of this disagreement, a conflict, and that in itself, it's like, first of all, you're gonna be like, oh my god, but you need to go into this particular energy because it's gonna give you the flavor, and this particular flavor is at the same of what happened, left a little bit of a bitter taste in your mouth. It's actually going to really pretty much so work in your favor because it's going to be primarily responsible for you understanding. It's going to give you courage, but it's also going to make you aware of what exactly do you have to be persistent about. This in itself, it's going to show your own resilience, but it's also going to pretty much gonna clearly show you like which boundaries do you need to set as well. On another note, this is all going to lead so nicely and so beautifully. It's going to highlight some kind of a project or something that you started, some kind of new beginning that you were almost like questioning yourself up until yesterday. So you're going to be like one big massive giant mama here, baby. Oh my goodness. So you are gonna realize that you need to put more energy. What a powerful sign, what a powerful indication. Let me tell you something that it's to do with something which you started not that long ago, just recently. New project, new start, new beginning. Keep going, baby, because there is so much more to it. The reason why all this happening is only because all this is direct result of your own karma, direct result of your own manifestation, and this is why this is going to be so important. It's not only about an amazing manifestation of yours, but at the same time it's to do with your ambition, it's to do with your development, it's to do with your desire, you know. And this is brilliant because maybe you felt like within the last year, a couple of years, that you've lost your way just a little bit. So this is really kind of in general going to bring so much courage and confidence into your life. It's a lot to do with your own independence, you know. It's a lot to do with your own focus, zest for life, determination and happiness. It's gonna be completely out of this world, okay? Absolutely brilliant indeed. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, when it comes to the beginning of this week, you know that you are pretty much so going to really, you know, you are going to realize something here. You're going to realize what makes you unhappy. You know, there is something that's making your life really incomplete. There is something that's making your life really happy. But when it comes to this, oh my God, you really need to be honest with yourself. You need to be honest with yourself because it's to do with something, you are standing in your own way, my gorgeous Scorpione, right now. So you just being honest with yourself for once, and I'm not being horrible, but it's to do with this specific situation. It took a while to get to this point, so you just have to be honest with yourself. So when you're honest with, just you being honest with yourself, this is gonna create a really sacred starting point when it comes to progress in itself, but let alone when it comes to you moving on with this situation as well. Very, very important indeed. So you have to be honest with yourself. That's all you need to do, my gorgeous Scorpione, and that in itself is going to be progress. So like about 14 days after that moment in time, you are going to have a really important, like kind of, and very successful dealings, if I can say. And these particular dealings which you're going to have, and it's going to stem from this particular situation in 14 days, are also going to require from you to reorganize your life in a beautiful way indeed, because at the same time you will also have a clear sign and indication that some kind of results of efforts are nearly due. Otherwise, you would never know this. Otherwise, you would never have a sign and indication for something wonderful like this, which is all again going to be so positive experience in your life, and it's bringing a brand new and fresh energy, which is going to help you to keep going. Indeed, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, do not ignore this bloody journey here. There is some kind of triple journey that you're going to need to make, and you're going to feel like, oh, I can't be bothered. There is some kind of triple journey that you're going to become aware of, that you're going to need to make, and you're going to feel like, I can't be bothered, or the time it's not going to be right. Maybe this is like, you know what I mean, like a big triple journey, maybe just tiny little triple journey from one city to another city or whatever, you know what I mean? But you're just going to feel like, I can't be bothered. My God, you're going to need to break through this. You just remember, as soon as you become aware of some kind of a trip or journey that you just can't be bothered to go to, you'll miss your opportunity, baby, when it comes to you having some kind of material gain here. Okay? So some kind of material gain is going to come out of it. So it's up to you, really. So you're gonna miss your opportunity if you don't do that. So I think that this is quite important indeed. And also, when it comes to the midweek, my gorgeous Scorpione, let me tell you something. I like this so much, you know, because it's to do with this contemplation that you are going to have, this contemplation. And the reason why you're going to have a contemplation, it's basically because, you know, you are going to have a very interesting revelation. Something is really going to confuse you. Very interesting revelation. Like, this is going to really blow you away. It's going to surprise you. Something is going to happen here, and you're not going to believe what is actually going to happen. It's going to throw you out of balance a little bit. But then again, it's going to be required from you to act like kind of immediately, really. And on your mind, it's going to be the right choice straight away. So you're going to be contemplating with the right choice. You know, but you're going to be contemplating, but you already will know what the right choice is. It's just that something is going to be putting you off, like it's, oh my God, it's going to be hard work. You know, you must not allow this to put you off, because things are going to unfold so much quicker than you can possibly imagine. You know, it's more about you following your determination, being determined, my gorgeous Scorpione, and that is going to require from you to set the clear boundaries and be as direct as you possibly can, because one specific person is going to be on your mind, okay? And that particular person who is going to be on your mind with all this is someone who you need to be very much so direct with, but you also need to set a clear boundaries here indeed. By you knowing which boundaries do you need to set right now, it's also going to help you to not to think negatively, and because if you're thinking negatively, then you just kind of have you're entrapped, you know, and you're in self-imposed like a restriction, if you know what I mean. So this is going to help you by you setting the clear boundaries here. I know this may sound a little bit confusing, but by you setting the clear boundaries here, you're also going to release negative thoughts. You're going to open to new perspectives. And most important, it's going to help you to understand something about your own self-acceptance here. Indeed, it's going to lead towards your own freedom. Absolutely mind-blowing, my gorgeous Scorpione. Indeed, okay? And also, when it comes to the midweek, there is a very very, very strange and unusual dream that you are going to have. It's going to be really vivid, it's going to be really quick, it's going to be really short, it's going to make an impact on you because you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to remember this dream, but you're not going to be able to explain it. So on one hand, it's a very much so vivid in so many different ways, my gorgeous Scorpione, but then on another hand, one particular person is going to be highlighted. There is a one specific person who is going to be highlighted in this dream. Now, I don't need you to call that person. I don't need you to speak to that person. No, baby, no. But all you need to do is like maybe go online or try to find a photo of that person. And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but try to find a photo of that person that you've dreamt of. If it's still in this world, for example, maybe that person died or passed away, but if still you can find their picture, would be fantastic, because you're gonna need something to connect to, for example. And if they're still alive, then you can go, I don't know, if you don't have their photos or something, you just nowadays go on the social network somewhere, I guess, and try to find a photo. Do you know what I mean? The reason why am I saying this, it's only because I need you to find a photo of that picture that you will have a dream about. And even if you don't have a dream about that person, or if you're not aware of the fact that you had a dream about that person, it is going to be a random day this week where you are going to be thinking about somebody really specific, completely out of the blue. Then, if you don't remember them like straight from your dream, it is still going to be the part of your mind, because randomly you are going to be remembering this person like from ages ago. And this is going to be a sign. Knock, knock. Your intuition is knocking, my gorgeous Scorpione. You need to find a photo of that person. Look at that person just once, and I will tell you what is going to come to you. What is going to come to you. This is necessary for your personal transformation. There is something that is going to come to you through your own insight, by you clearly just looking at the picture and reminding yourself, look, you will know what to trust to, because it's going to answer your question. It's like going to help you to trust yourself when it comes to things you are passionate about. Come on, man, this is brilliant. It's going to help you to open your mind and to trust to yourself when it comes to things that you're passionate about. Okay? Oh my God, it is a really pretty much so going to be such an important part of your life, which it is a lot to do with your own transformation. Okay, absolutely mind-blowing indeed. So this is the actual information or message that is going to be revealed to you. By the time you get to the last part of this week, oh my goodness, baby, don't ignore this. This in itself, it's a lot to do with your own personal improvement, development, and promotion. It's to do with an outcome of past effort. This is going to feel like your own personal rebirth. But it's more about the certain skill being highlighted. You must not ignore this skill that brought the you must not ignore this skill, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what you're thinking about, no matter what you're planning, no matter what you're doing. Even if you're juggling like 5 million things, this one, baby, you do not ignore. Okay, very, very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, is something else like unpredictable. Hello, darling. Something else unpredictable is going to happen. What's wrong with me? I'm talking to my little statues, see? I'm talking to my statues, to my cats. Oh God. Yeah, the last part of this week, my gorgeous Scorpione, listen again. Oh my God. Another unpredictable thing. Something really unpredictable is gonna happen. I don't know what to say. Something really unpredictable is going to happen at around the end of the week, and this in itself, all I can say is you're gonna feel like, I can't believe this. I'm having a good luck. I'm having such a good luck. And you are. And you are indeed. This is also a brilliant time to kind of do things that you think that you need a bit of luck with, you know. And also this unpredictable situation which is going to happen is going to be extremely good, extremely positive. You're going to feel like you're having a good luck. This is a lot to do with your turning point. This is a lot to do with your destiny. And what is this unpredictable situation? It's to do with a possibility. Oh my God, this possibility that you are going to become aware of, like, oh my God, this possibility, it's gonna happen in such an unpredictable way. It's gonna blow you away. But then again, in itself, it's like a basically gonna bring so much energy, so much energy. It's going to bring so much passion. It's going to inspire you. It's going to make you feel adventurous. It's going to make you feel fearless. It's going to make you feel so good. It's going to put you in a mode like, oh my God, I need to prepare myself for this progress. This is absolutely brilliant. Do not worry about anything, because part of this progress, almost as if like there is something that you're going to worry on financial terms. No, baby, no. Do not worry anything about finances. Just focus on an end result. Focus on an outcome. Focus on happiness this brings you. Focus on an optimism. This is the path that you need to follow. We all have problems. We all have blockages. We all have negativities on our spiritual journey. But sometimes these bastards, the best is just to bloody ignore. And that's exactly what I need you to do. Okay? Be strong. Be powerful. Be stronger than this. So if there is any ounce of worries, oh, I can't do this because maybe financial situation. No, baby, no. You're very strong when it comes to your mind, when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your spirit, when it comes to your soul, when it comes to your energy. You're one of the strongest, my gorgeous Scorpione. You just sit in the room and everybody can feel your vibe, whether you're happy or whether you're sad. Everybody's going to be like, ooh, you know, it depends how you are. Do you know what I mean? So this is important for you to understand, is that energy is an element that keeps you going, but it's also an element that slows you down. When you know that something big, something good is coming, that's how you're gonna feel, okay? But also, if there is an ounce of I'm not gonna be able to do this, nope, just ignore it and just think of the outcome, okay? Think of the outcome, because now by doing this, you know, you are going to be able, just in like about a few days after that moment in time, you are gonna realize that you overcame some kind of challenge that made you feel like that to worry about money in the first place. And that in itself is gonna put you in a ridiculously good position, especially when it comes to you seeing the bigger picture and how rewarding is all this going to be. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpioni, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye. Mwah.